Welcome to Secondhand History! If you like your Bible lessons thrown together at the last minute with very little attention to detail, you're in the right classroom. We have a treat today. We are going to have a lesson on the Prodigal Son by none other than my dad, Horace Carpenter. He doesn't speak as clearly or as quickly as my trophy wife, Crystal. I hope you packed a lunch, 'cause this might take a while. Today we're gonna talk about the prodigal son. It starts out with a man who has two sons. And one day the younger one comes to him with a very hurtful question. He wants his inheritance before the father dies naturally. In that culture, this was the same as asking his old man to drop dead on the spot. The old man gives him the money, and the boy goes out and he lives a wicked life. He just surrounds himself with people that use him for his money. And this boy threw the wildest parties the city had ever seen. There were people there who never met him, who didn't care to meet him. They just wanted to sponge off of his inheritance. People would do anything to get money out of this kid, and they all did a great job pretending to be his friend. And let me tell you, money can buy you a whole bunch of fake friends for a while. But when the money runs out, he finds out that there are no friends in that crowd for him. Fake friends are repelled by poverty. He winds up feeding the pigs, and the slop that the pigs are eating looks good to him. And that's when he realizes that the servants in his father's house have it better than he does. So he makes up his mind that he's gonna go home and ask his father to treat him like a hired hand. And as he approaches the father's house, the dad is looking for him from far away and runs out to meet the boy. Well, the boy just about keels over from shock because the old man is running to meet him, hugs him, and puts a special ring upon his finger. He wants to kill the fatted calf and have a scrumptious feast with all the family and friends. Well, this sits pretty well with the younger one. But when the older brother hears about this, he nearly has a conniption fit. He can't understand why his father would celebrate such a worthless child coming home after losing everything. The father tries to explain to him, but the son won't have it. He goes on and on about wanting to have a goat to eat with his friends. He is quite full of himself, the older brother is, not at all glad to see his younger brother home again, safe and sound, and finally in his right mind. So the father reminds him that everything he has will be his, and that the younger one was dead and is now alive. And so it is with anyone who comes out of darkness back to God through Jesus Christ. So there you have it, the story of the prodigal son, told as slowly as it could be without the aid of a respirator. If you like secondhand history, please hit the subscribe button and like us, and we will bring you more, bigger, sparklier stories than this. Thank you for your attendance. Class dismissed.